My mom was diagnosed in January 2015 with stage 4 breast cancer that had metastasized into both of her lungs. My mom had not had a mammogram in I think almost 3 years. If she had had one, maybe that November before her diagnosis, the cancer may have been stage 2 or stage 3.
I think a lot of women don't do it because they think it'll never happen to them. You just have a group of women who would rather bury their head in the sand and what I don't know won't hurt me. Although 1 out of 8 women will have breast cancer at some point in their lives.
We knew that her life was forever changed. We were fortunate enough in 2015 to be able to cure the cancer, and she went into remission, and it came back in 2016. When she was diagnosed the second time, when the cancer returned, the storyline changed. She knew it was bad, and she knew she didn't have much more time. So what could she do to help women in that time? And that's where we came up with the charity event that would benefit BRAvo.
Okay, the money raised by BRAvo pays for mammograms for anyone who doesn't have any insurance coverage or doesn't qualify for Medicaid, Medicare, whatever it may be. No questions are asked. All they have to do is be over 40. If they're under 40, they just have to have an order by a physician to have the exam. A lot of ladies, that's the only way they would have gotten a mammogram. We see each year they're having to go through that program because they do not have any insurance coverage.
My mom's second diagnosis, it started everyone wanted to rally around her, and someone created the hashtag #FightLikeJan, which just seemed like so appropriate because that's exactly what she wanted to do. Someone created a t-shirt and sent me the link to it, and I just sat at my office and laughed because I thought, how goofy will it be if we get 10 people to wear these t-shirts? When I posted the Facebook status, within 2 hours we had 150 t-shirts ordered, and it eventually grew to over 500 t-shirts, and all the proceeds of that went to BRAvo. BRAVO's been really important to my mom since the beginning. Even before she was diagnosed, she knew how important getting mammograms and early detection was to every woman. And she was an advocate for getting out there and educating the community, no matter what it meant. She wanted every woman to know her story because she didn't want anyone to have to go through that. She wanted to use her story as an education piece. So my mom, we create a bra every year, Mom and I did, and her cancer, when she was diagnosed and was in the hospital the first time, Bruno Mars's Uptown Funk was the newest song on the radio. And that was the inspiration for my bra last year. So the bra looked like a Bruno Mars bra. It was pink and it had a fedora and a boa, but it had a push button to play Uptown Funk. And so that was the song that she always listened to before chemo. It was the song she listened to whenever she was feeling down, and that song just carries a lot of memories. The bra this year is called Mardi Bra. It is covered in Mardi Gras beads. For my mom's birthday last year, we did a handlebar in downtown Indy. Throughout the day, you could earn Mardi Gras beads by doing various activities throughout the town, whether it be meeting a stranger and buying them a drink, or getting someone to sign your shirt or something like that. And my mom ended up winning the game that night with over 50 beads, and she turned to a complete stranger in a bar and she said, "I didn't even have to show my boobs for these, they're just that good." And that became kind of the story of the night, is they're just that good. And so the bra this year has all the beads from that night, and it says, because your boobs are just that good, it's important to get a mammogram. I think early detection and mammograms have the ability to save lives. I would never want anyone to have to feel or go through what I've been through because they didn't get a mammogram. My mom would tell women that breast cancer is no joke. Your entire family is affected, and if my mom saw one woman ignore her mammogram, I think she would rip their heads off. It's so serious and it's almost comical how we don't take it seriously, because it does affect entire lives, entire families can be ruined by not getting that mammogram.